Tracy Martin.
Kia ora, Mr Speaker. I rise on behalf of New Zealand First to speak in support of this bill, but for reasons that are somewhat different to that has been expressed to date, or to this point in the House. But I want to pick up on a couple of things that have been said. Firstly, on whāngai, and having come from a family where we have benefited from whāngai through my mother and my nanny, then I absolutely believe that there is part of a conversation that needs to take place, and I believe that by bringing this bill to the House, Ms Moroney may actually have accidentally provided a platform for that conversation to take place. So that would be one of the reasons why New Zealand First believes that this bill needs to go to Select Committee. The country needs to have a conversation. We need to talk about what is not in the current bill, how we can approve, and whether this bill comes out the other side of the Select Committee process. That is exactly what the Select Committee process is for. We also, with all due respect to the national-led government, we don't happen to believe your numbers. And so we would like to see, because we have to base this on the numbers we've been given to date, our class size numbers. We can't get any numbers around our bonus scheme. So we'd actually like to go to the Select Committee process so that New Zealand First can actually get some hard data from the officials here about how much this may or may not cost the country. Nobody in this House disagrees, not National Party, not Maggie Barry, not Labour, not anybody else, that mothers and fathers are important to children. None of us disagree on that. This is not a conversation about whether that is important or not, but this is a conversation that needs to take place, and that is why we believe it should go to Select Committee, and we will continue to support it to that stage. I do want to say one thing, though, to Ms Upston. I am very... Mrs. I beg your pardon. Thank you. It always needs to be clarified. I want to say that I am a proud, non-paid, technically unemployed mother for 15 years. I'm proud to be that just as much as you are proud to be a working mother. And there should be no conversation between the two of us about which one of those is a better thing, because there is no better thing. They are both worthy. And part of the conversation that needs to take place is about, and I believe that it was Ms Goodhue that said, about value in the workplace. I'd like to see some of the extended conversation take place at Select Committee about value in the home. This is about priorities. This is not about other countries and what other countries do and how many weeks they do it in and how often they do it. This is about New Zealand and the things that we prioritise and the things that we value. Now, we all say we value children. We all say, and we all believe it, that we value those early years and that relationship with their parents. All New Zealand First is suggesting to the government is that it was arrogant, it was paternalistic, and it was dictatorial to come out before a conversation took place where the public of New Zealand could participate and say that they will veto this bill. We suggest that you change your mind. We suggest that if Ms Goodhue is right and the New Zealand public identifies the fiscal conditions that we are in, that they will come and they will present to us and they will say, yes, it's important, but we think it can wait. If Ms Goodhue believes that of the New Zealand public, give them a chance to make that statement. New Zealand First will support this bill to Select Committee and will continue to do so.
Maggie Barry.
Thank you, Mr Speaker.